It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying,
welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We'll see Cleveland and Dallas. So Cleveland will get the first possession. The drive by James. Irving with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Cavs. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Now here's Irving. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Shumpert passes to Mozgov. The dish to Love.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so he makes both from the line. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Big Daddy's got 5 points so far.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in 07.
Passes it to Big Daddy. LeBron with the block. Love outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Irving.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
16 feet away. Here's Mozgov. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Love. Sinks the 15-footer. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Now here's LeBron following the miss by Taj Gibson, and that one's good. And it's 8 points for Love.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The high post shot, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Bairstow, he's checked in for Gibson. Mirotic comes in for McDermott. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And it's Brooks in for Big Daddy. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for... Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Mirotic.
He got it! He got it!
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
A chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
They've got Big Daddy. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Heinrich. And it's Bairstow in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Williams. Picked by Varejão. It's Williams with the drive, and that one's good.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Thompson with the rebound.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A different look for Dallas. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bairstow. McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Rose in for Big Daddy. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Varejao. James comes in for Smith. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Heinrich inside the three-point line. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.